Time, sorry?
This year's U.S. Open. Your thoughts?
Oh, wow. Many thoughts. But, well, it hasn't started yet for us. So I'm just trying to, get used to the conditions and the courts here because they're much different than in Cincinnati. So, just, working hard on the court and many activities off the court, but we're keeping it fun.
Thank you. Questions? Matt.
Hey. That wasn't me. Hey, Matt
Hi.
Futterman from The Athletic. How is this different from last year when you came here as a defending champion, and I guess different from all the other times where you've had experience being a defending champion, like at Roland Garros? Does it feel different? Do you experience it in a different way? I know you're still world #1, so that's the same.
For sure, last year I felt like I had many things to defend, like, world #1 position, all my points, and also the title itself. And I felt like I have, a lot of baggage on my shoulders. This year it's a little bit different. This year I'm just trying to focus on what should I do tennis-wise to play the best game possible. And my expectations are not like, so high compared to last year. So I'm going to try to, focus on getting everything step by step and not put too much baggage on my shoulders.
David.
Hi, Iga. David Roll from the Tennis Podcast. You mentioned you're trying to get used to the conditions, that they're very different to Cincinnati. In what way are they different?
I mean, only the court, basically. I had, some days off after Cincinnati, so a little bit less time to be on court and to feel that, but still, a couple of days to get used to it. So I think I'm gonna be fine. It's just they're much slower. It should fit me, but on the other hand, you still need to get used to it. So yeah, I'm just doing that.
Sure. Howard.
Hey.
You just said your expectations are different. Why and how are they different?
Oh my God, sorry, yeah. They keep laughing at me because I set alarm for everything. Like, anything I need to, remember, it's gonna be the alarm. So yeah, I'm sorry. What was the question?
Just were saying that your expectations coming here are different this time, and I'm wondering how are they different and why?
Well, because they are a little bit lower, because I know that it's been a really intense season, and after the Olympics, it hasn't been kind of, easy. So I feel the best when I'm just focused on, practicing and grinding on the court and really, focus on just making my game better and not on the results. So I'm just going to try to keep that mindset and that attitude. And yeah, well, and then that's it, yeah.
Court.
In terms of that and having a different mindset, and you talked a little bit about how the pressure feels different than last year here, does this feel then kind of, not that a Grand Slam is ever going to be relaxing, but kind of the most chill that you've come into New York in quite some time? Because obviously in 22 there was a lot going on in that season as well. So does it feel, I don't know, like more relaxed?
Well, in 2022, for sure, that was the Grand Slam that I was least chilled at. Even though I won, I didn't feel comfortable on the court at all. Maybe only I didn't feel like at all. So I didn't feel like I can play my game naturally. So it would be stupid for me to expect that I'm gonna feel it, next year's. US Open 2022 actually taught me that I can win even though I'm not feeling, 100%. So I wouldn't say now I'm relaxed, because it's impossible to be relaxed in New York, especially with everything that's going on around. It's pretty loud here. There's not, in Cincinnati, for example, we could really focus and just the priority of your day was basically the practice. Here you have so many activities of the court that you need to balance it wisely, and of course the practice is always going to be the priority, but you have so many things to also think about. So I wouldn't say I'm relaxed, but for sure I'm trying to learn from past experiences, and I feel like I'm maybe a little bit smarter, and hopefully I'm going to be able to use that.
Sure. Cindy.
Hi, Iga.
Hi.
Hi. What makes you comfortable on the court? And second to that, where did you go after Cincinnati? Did you stay there to practice? When did you arrive in New York? And lastly, have you got some great book that you're reading right now?
Great question. Yeah, exactly. I'm reading Out of Africa, if the translation is good. Yeah, okay. So I'm reading that. Okay, one of the three is done. The second one, well, I stayed in Cincinnati for one more day just to enjoy some peace, and I was able to like be next to the swimming pool and everything, so wanted to recover that way. We came here, I had one more day off after the day of travel, and I spent it with my friends. And I started practicing on Thursday. I don't remember the third one.
You said things that make you feel comfortable on the court. And I'm wondering, what makes you comfortable on the court?
I think it's just the feeling of that you're able to do most of the things naturally. You don't have to think extra and, you know, take care of some technicalities or your movements because you can do it with your intuition. I think this is when players feel comfortable.
Bill.
Hi, Iga.
Hi.
Novak Djokovic has spoken about the importance of breathing the breath in his work and his play, and I think you've worked on that also. Could you talk about that? And I'm really interested also about the mouth taping process, and does that build your abdomen, or could you just talk about that for a moment?
Well, it's not like we're doing that a lot. I tape my mouth a little bit. Last year, I only do that when my coach tells me to do it because I really can't explain what it does, and I can't really tell you guys in specific, like, yeah, I'm not good at science behind this, you know, so I'm doing what they tell me to do, but breathing, for sure, it's important, and I have my techniques as well. It's important on the court to breathe in a particular way, and I'm trying to always, you know, remember that, even though there are, you know, many things to remember. Also, I try to use it as a kind of a meditation thing, but obviously you're not going to meditate on the court, but focusing on your breath, I don't know, it just makes me calmer and makes me, you know, busy. I'm not going to think about some other stuff that may cause that I'm distracted, so I use breathing in different ways.
Okay.
But probably not as advanced as Novak.
Willie, last question.
How has your view of the U.S. Open and of being in New York evolved from the first time you were here?
Oh my God, from the first time? Well, when I was a junior, I didn't see anything. Yeah, I was just being here was so crazy that, yeah, I mean, since then, I actually got to know New York a little bit better. I saw why people love it, and you know, I went to Broadway, to some other different things, and I really enjoyed it. So it got for sure more fun. But obviously, when I'm playing tournament, I need to focus on myself. So we kind of worked on getting our routines and our accommodation maybe more comfortable. So this year, for example, I'm staying close to Central Park, so I'm gonna use that for sure and try to relax and have more nature, because that's basically the only place in New York you can get some nature. So yeah, I think we're working on that a little bit.
Okay, thank you very much.